Just after 5 p.m. on Sunday, March 9th, police responded to an accident which minutes after claimed the life of 3-year-old Ashley Silva and 28-year-old Lindbergh Tucker. The accident happened in Burrell Boom Village just before the Boom Bridge. When police arrived at the scene, they saw this Honda SUV and this white Kia Sportage with its front portion extensively damaged. From what we have been able to gather from police and witnesses is that Tucker was driving the Honda SUV along with a passenger when he collided head-on to the Kia Sportage. Inside the Kia Sportage were Ashley Silva, her parents Kareem and Melanie Tillet Silva, along with 2 other individuals. Witnesses tell us that the scene was horrific and several of the persons involved received severe injuries. Police are investigating.
We are looking into what may have caused it because the investigation has so far led us to believe that prior to the accident, the driver, who is now deceased, may have sideswiped or had minor accidents with other vehicles. So we're hoping that those persons would come forward, at least for us to have a comprehensive understanding, of what actually happened.
Because of the event happening in the village, police adjusted the traffic route, whereby there was only one exit and entrance to the village.
What happened, we regulated the traffic in a particular manner that was the entrance area. Or officers were spread out in certain area and we weren't enforcing it after we had established that that is the way the traffic is going to run. We actually had an area where we were stopping vehicles and redirecting them out of the village. That worked very good for us. So the bottlenecks and the confrontations would not have happened. But this person turned in an area where the officers were not and came back into traffic where we had regulations, but the police officer was up ahead, so we could not stop him.
So, would you say this person was speeding?
Speeding, I would not be able to say what speed, but you would have to have some level of speed to have caused the amount of damage you see on any one of the vehicles.
At the scene, near the vehicle that Tucker was driving, police observe an empty rum bottle. Police are waiting for the results of an autopsy to determine whether or not Tucker was intoxicated.
We will wait for the autopsy to reveal. Preliminaries, as well as they may be, they may not be. But the autopsy will have to reveal that after we get our samples. The evidence is for investigation purposes. I mean, we know that we have the vehicles here, we pick them up right away. And certain items were checked there, but we will be looking into what else would have caused it. And we will be relying on persons to come forward that have damaged vehicles out there or persons that may have witnessed it. It is sad when people don't listen, people don't heed. But like I said before, you have to be careful, you have to be cautious in times of celebration. That is what we need to do. Be cautious of the other person, be cautious of ourselves. Know your limits, and if you don't, then don't do it. My opinion at this point would not be relevant to anything, but if you were drinking, if you were smoking, if you were flying, you have to come down to earth at some point.
Reporting for Love News, I am Hippolyto Novello.